got acclimated through camp. Now I feel like he's playing like a veteran guy. He came in, he's playing a little slower. He had to get used to the game, getting the plays, knowing how to execute them. So I think he's doing that at a high level right now.
I know you were talking about him in the summer as someone who had a lot of potential and ability. When did you kind of notice that he was turning that into some of that veteran play for a young guy?
I feel like probably in the spring when he first came in, at the end of the spring, he was making plays, playing faster, and then when he went to camp, it looked like a totally different player. It looked like he'd been out there with us since a whole year.
You guys have a lot of playmakers and you've been running the ball a lot. Where's your mindset at when you maybe haven't caught a ball in a while or got one thrown your way?
It's kind of frustrating, just being a competitor that I am, but I can't let that get to me because when that play comes, I got to be mentally ready for it. It can be in the fourth quarter or in the first. You just got to be ready for it at all times.
How much more dangerous is Wisconsin after going through a loss like that?
I feel like they're going to come in here and try to prove something. They're a tough team already. But I feel like after a loss, this practice week has been different for them, I feel like. So we know that as a team, so we try to out-practice them each day.
Could be a rainy one on Saturday. How do you prepare differently for that?
It's supposed to rain. We had wet balls today at practice. You just get used to it. You've been playing all your life, so you know how to adjust to rainy games. Take your gloves off for me as a receiver. With that, you just practice through it. Play through it. It's gonna be mistakes, but you can't look at it.
Day to day, how much is the receiving record, the receiving career reception record on your mind, KJ?
It's not on my mind every day. I just go out there and I play the game I love and execute the plays and do what I'm supposed to do.
You ever let yourself think about it?
When I talk to y'all, I do.
Captain, what has been the most impressive thing in your mind about Justin and the way he's come in, given that he just got here 9 months ago or so?
Just how humble he is, he's a big time recruit, he's a big time player for us right now. Just how he handles the spotlight, he never changes up, he doesn't change anything, he acts the same way on and off the field, and I feel like that's one of the biggest things.
How excited are you going to ask this, right? But their pass defense, the rest of the country statistically. How much extra motivation does that give you? What do you guys have to do to combat that?
Statistically, they're number one in pass defense, scoring defense, and all that. So we have to take a different approach this week. It's not going to be a pushover game. This is the best game. This is our best challenge, so we have to step up to the challenge.
Is there extra motivation then to kind of prove those statistics wrong?
Oh, definitely. Mindset-wise, coming into a Miami Ohio game and to a Wisconsin game, there's definitely a difference.
How many of the stats of theirs do you know offhand?
Just those two.
You said that the preparation for for Wisconsin after the Illinois loss will be different, and I wonder if you know that just based on your preparation after your losses the last 2 years.
Definitely. You tighten up on things that you let get loose throughout the season. You look back at what happened, but when you on the other side of it like us, you already know how they're feeling. So we just know, like, the veteran guys know how that was when we lost to Iowa and Purdue, and we could practice. So how we had to take practice and how the young guys follow us.
What was that like? What were you feeling in those practices? Because I think that'll probably give us an idea of maybe what Wisconsin's going through.
Like I said, they looking at everything that they let loose. They tighten everything back up. Just on the little things they probably let slip. Coming out to practice harder, being early to practice, just the little things, stretching a little more, watching more film, stuff like that.
KJ, what makes Brian Hartline so good?
feel like what makes him good is he did it before. He wouldn't put us in a position that he knew as when he was a player that he didn't want to be in. So I feel like we all follow him, and he helps us prepare the right way as a pro. He takes a pro approach to everything. So it being me being a leader in the room with Austin being CJ, he puts that on us, and then we bring the young guys with us. So it's just a stage of preparations, game planning on the field, during the games, on how to approach a game. Just like y'all said, when you're going through a phase, you haven't touched the ball, how you knowing mentally you got to stay positive all the time. He taught us that because he'd been through it before. So just all those little things.
Have the coaches talked to you about how Wisconsin can basically fix that loss with the win this week?
We know that without the coaches telling us that. So when we watched the game on Saturday, because we played on that Friday, we knew what we was getting into this week.
So you knew as soon as they lost, you're going to have to raise your practice game because they wouldn't.
Definitely.
You guys get an extra day. Does that mean anything to you? You've been here 5 years. You get an extra day to prepare for them because you played Friday, they played Saturday. Does that mean anything, or is that irrelevant?
No, we went back to our regular schedule. We had Saturday off, Sunday, Monday off. Then now we back on Tuesday, Wednesday.
KJ,
Two more questions.
What stands out about the way they play in the secondary, especially their pass coverage, et cetera? Is there anything different, special about Wisconsin?
I just feel like they're up close. They want to get hands on. They're aggressive secondary, coming down the hitting or in coverage. So I feel like they're more aggressive than a team we have seen.
Hey KJ, what is Justin's best throw?
I'll say a deep ball. He know how to, if it's a double move, he knows how to put it on you. He don't want to overthrow you. He just puts a touch on it.
I asked him and he said all of them.
He over there right now?
Oh, is he? Yes, he is.
Nah, I ain't gonna say.
You were just saying how humble he was.
Yeah, you were just talking about
Strike that from the record. No, I'm kidding.
All good. Folks, thank you very much.